How much is your outfit?
Man, I don't even know. This shit ain't even out yet. But it's LV though.
LV thing.
Yeah.
I can't like the crown, man. We want to know how much that thing is.
3
what?
3 mil.
My issue with Kendrick Lamar's music is that in 10 straight years, he has not given us a single do. It used to guarantee albums, features, singles, black hippie stuff. Like, what happened? What happened to the real music?
Who is Kendrick Lamar talking about on this new song? Kendrick just dropped a surprise track that has led some to believe that he's taking shots at Drake again. But he never mentions Drake by name here. And he seems to have other targets in mind too. So what's this song really about? Let's break it down. Right as the MTV VMAs aired at 8 p.m. EST, Kendrick dropped his new untitled track on Instagram. The placeholder title that fans have given it is Watch the Party Die. The VMA timing might play into the song's theme. Kendrick is criticizing the vanity and shallowness of the music industry as a whole and the artists who indulge in it. In other words, he's tired of the over-commercialized industry that glitzy award shows like the VMAs celebrate. He wants to see the party die. Kendrick calls out influencers, radio personalities, and rappers that report lies, blaming them for sullying the culture that he loves and vowing to burn it down in order to build it up again. Based on the labels that he chooses, Kendrick could be talking about literally anybody in the music industry or hip-hop media. Some have speculated that the radio personality that Dot is referring to is DJ Academics, despite him not being on radio because of the following bar where he says that they're pushing propaganda for profit. Academics has been accused of having bias in his reporting the Drake and Kendrick beef due to the allegiance he has to Drake. And of course, he's received backlash over the years for sensationalizing hip-hop culture for his own gain. Kendrick opens the second verse with street niggas and the corporate guys, the rappers that report the lies, later saying, no more pill talk and jumpstart in neighborhood wars, which could be in reference to No Jumper and how Adam 22 has used the platform to instigate real street violence through his interviews. The opening verse of the song is one of the few moments where it sounds like Dot could be taking a jab at Drake when he raps. Just walk that man down, that'll do everyone a solid. It's love, but tough love sometimes gotta result in violence. If you parade in gluttony without giving truth to the youth, the graveyard is company, just tell us what casket to choose. These lines sound similar to bars in Euphoria when Kendrick raps about walking his enemy down with a poker face. Kendrick doesn't say his name directly in this song, but he seems to view Drake as a symbol of everything he dislikes about the direction mainstream hip-hop is going. This song is interesting because to me it sounds like Kendrick is taking the moral high ground and rapping from the position of a prophet, but his entire shtick on Missing Around the Big Steppers was that he is not your savior. The song's hook is a prayer where Dot is asking God to draw the line they trying to confuse him with me. And throughout the song, he criticizes clout chasers and culture vultures. Dot is right. There is a stark difference between them and him. But the way he presents it sounds to me like he's above it all and has reached this point of enlightenment, which feels contradictory to the messaging on his last album where he's saying that he's still a work in progress. This new song isn't a direct Drake diss, but how does he respond? Academics already said that Game 2 was never referencing him trying to continue the beef, but will he react to this new track? Was this song Kendrick's way of baiting Drake into another back and forth? That much is still unclear, but what's apparent is that Kendrick is locked in regardless, and so are we. For Complex, I'm Jordan Rose. Peace!
Kendrick Lamar has always shown love to the Latinx community in both music and fashion. For starters, he tweeted this way back in 2012. This is LA. I love all my extended Latino families, their morals, their culture. You may or may not remember him rapping in Spanish on collard greens. I will also forever love the fact that he was eating elote in a palm tree in the King's Dead video. When he dropped Family Ties, he wore this sombrero and denim-looking zoot suit. During his Big Steppers tour, he collaborated with designer Arlette, who was actually born and raised in Mexico City. Her work is very ornate, and he wore her sculptural-looking belts throughout the tour. We know Mexican belts have always been a look. Love the inspo. He also wore her trucker hat on SNL. Fresno-born Mexican designer Willy Chavarria did the all-white track jacket in the Not Like Us video, but let it be known that Kendrick had been wearing his monochromatic looks on tour as well. Latinx-owned and LA-inspired brand Ghetto Rodeo was also featured in the video. Seeing them get hyped to see Kendrick wearing their hat was an amazing moment to watch. It is a beautiful thing to see people winning in real time, and shout out to Kendrick Lamar for showing so much love to the Latinx community over the years. From the jump, which of these moments were your favorites? And was there something I missed? Let me know in the comments.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a beautiful comment, and I hope you do get those tickets.
You feel me? Your daughter has an amazing time at the concert if and when Kendrick Lamar announces the stadium tour and, you know, your daughter has an amazing time. Let's talk about the run that Kendrick Lamar could possibly go on. Now, in the year of 2024, Kendrick Lamar is responsible for the 2 highest selling or most successful rap songs of the year. Number 1 being Not Like Us, which is the number 1 selling rap song of the year by far, or most streamed song by far. And second is Like That, a song he featured on with Future and Metro Boomin that started the whole war, right? Following that up with the Pop Out concert, the Not Like Us music video, which is the most viewed rap music video of the year. And some Lucy's here and there, you know, Euphoria, 616 in LA, Meet the Grams if you still go back to that, and everything after that, right? Now we're heading into 2025, and he is slated to win a Grammy, if not multiple Grammys. The weekend after, perform at the Super Bowl, probably announce an album, which people are expecting. Release an album that should be the number 1 album and do astronomical numbers. And then announce a stadium tour and go on a stadium/arena tour or a full stadium tour. This could be one of the craziest 2-year runs we've seen from somebody who people like always joke about. Oh, he doesn't drop music. You got to wait 5 years for Kendrick to drop an album and shit. Kendrick could go on such a crazy run, unlike anything we've seen before, which is crazy. I'm interested in what his next album is going to sound like. A lot of people are speculating and shit. But right now, it's all hearsay. So, you know, do what you will with that. And while you're figuring that out, make sure y'all go follow my backup page. Linked in my caption, linked in my bio. I'm out of here. But how do y'all feel about this? What do y'all think? What route y'all think Kendrick is going to take? And are y'all excited for the... I seen a lot of excitement in the comments and shit. But, you know, let me know. I'm out of here.
Was Kendrick trying to warn us about Diddy and his Not Like Us music video? The rumors online are that these shipping containers are sometimes used to traffic people, and that Kendrick was mentioning them because of the whole Diddy case that came out, and also Diddy's relationship with Drake. Also, Diddy has a house in Miami on Star Island, which is located directly across the ports of Miami. And this is his house. And this is Star Island. So people are saying, oh yeah, he was directly involved. What do you guys think? Do you think Kendrick was really trying to warn us?
Kendrick! Just fucking with you. Kendrick! just fucking with you.
No JUFC has been an incredible event. So many celebrities, so many recognizable faces, including Terrence Bud Crawford showing up. Wait a second, what's that? Kendrick Lamar? What?
I see his head, everybody. Doc, who's my dad?
Your father's Drake. You're gonna be rich. It's good.
Yes! Where's Champagne Father?
Oh, here he is, right here.
Hey, Dad, it's why are you looking at me like that? Doc, move. Let me hug him. Doc, get off me. Dad, it's your son. Love me.
It feels like Kendrick Lamar is telling a bigger story, even on his Instagram. If you go on Instagram, 616 in LA is not on streaming. This new song he just dropped is also not on streaming, but you can go listen to it on Instagram. Even the color scheme of the 3 pictures that are up, like when you click on his reels, like the cover photo he chose, the one with the Meet the Grams and the black glove and the red background. And then the next one is his announcement for the Super Bowl. It's got the flag in like red and white real big in the back. And then this new song he just dropped, it's black Air Force Ones. Now, I don't know why looking at those 3 reels put together and it's just those 3 reels. And then the first one being 616 in LA, a song that's not on streaming services. This new song not on streaming. 616 in LA is Kendrick basically letting us know that this was bigger than Drake. That was him talking to God. And this new song that he just dropped tonight feels like 616 in LA and Meet the Grams had a baby. The way he's talking to God while calling out the industry, Kendrick Lamar is like telling us a story, and it's on Instagram, but it's not on his Instagram story. It's on his Instagram Reels. I could be wrong, but that's the vibe I'm getting. It feels like Kendrick Lamar is telling a bigger story, even on his Instagram.
My left stroke just went
You
viral.
can't keep getting away with it.
Baby in the spiral. Soprano C, we like to keep
You can't keep getting away with it.
It's levels to it. You
Okay, I get why y'all mad. Y'all really believe that Lil Wayne should do the Super Bowl because he is from New Orleans. Y'all ain't noticed that the Super Bowl don't pick the halftime entertainer based off where they from? Granted, we know Wayne. We know he a legend. We know he's iconic. But what the fuck has he done for you lately? Kendrick literally gave us a diss anthem that we have been listening to since May. And peep game, the song is so damn powerful, he literally has people from the other side of the fence who the song is about rapping the lyrics to the song. I mean, come on now. I know it's a hard pill to swallow, but it is what it is.
What the fuck down? Everybody locked up. At 5, 4, 3, 2, I am myself. Hey, is that a drug store? Hey, if you get me, I got a drug store. I'm a young money millionaire, tougher than Nigerian. My criteria compared to your courage isn't fair. I'm a venereal disease like a minstrel. Do the and lead on the sheet. I can tell it if I'm right, cause I ain't got time.
They're not actually going to let Kendrick get away with calling Drake a PDF file at the Super Bowl. Right?
What's your 2 cents on Kendrick Lamar doing the halftime show in New Orleans for the Super Bowl, especially knowing like Lil Weezy from New Orleans? I mean, that's big.
Yeah, I mean, it was a choice. I think Kendrick deserves, as a solo artist right now, he's the guy.
My question to you is, how you feel about the beefing?
I think it's good for the culture.
Yeah,
you wouldn't have. They both Drake and Kendrick produce quality music faster.
Wax said it's Drake's fault that Kendrick got the Super Bowl halftime show over Lil Wayne, and Kendrick's face being whacked out on the Miracle caused some major problems, and they flying in 1,000 deep on 2747.
If the city is approved of everybody on the list, the NFL gonna pick who they want to put there anyway.
And they're gonna make the pick after that.
I think, bro, blame Drake. Without Drake, Kendrick would have never been the factor for this. He the one got him hot. He lost.
Ooh, I said that.
He the one got him hot.
Oh, man.
He
He
eliminated
didn't get him hot. He didn't get him hot. He smoked him in a battle. He didn't get him hot. He smoked him in a battle. He handled his business. That's not getting him hot.
Say what you want.
Ain't no say what I want. Nothing. Y'all gotta stop doing that. That's not getting him hot. He handled his business. Hold on, y'all. Y'all hear Trap talking?
Say what you want.
Hey, dynamite, turn to a million.
No way, hit the streets and we break the code. No way, hit the brakes when they on patrol. No way, be the last one out to get the dough. No way, no way. Hit the streets and we break the code. No way, hit the brakes when they on patrol.
Just don't care my vibe. Just don't care my vibe. Holidays are made for me to chill and not to cook and not to clean. I know the house is filthy dirty, but today I'm yelling. Just don't kill my vibe. Just don't kill my vibe. Just don't kill my vibe. Just don't kill my vibe.
Drake will be Ja Rule. If Kendrick Lamar perform at the Super Bowl, Drake will be Ja Rule. And Universal Music Group and Cash Money Records, they know it. That's why they gonna fight tooth and nail for Kendrick Lamar not to perform that song. And they gonna push the narrative of Lil Wayne performing at the Super Bowl. How much of that $400 million mega deal you think Cash Money gonna get? Lil Wayne is not a better performer than Kendrick Lamar. Now, Lil Wayne may be a better touring performer because he a rock star. But as far as the experience builder, man, Kendrick Lamar is an artist. Mess around Kendrick Lamar, you might get a whole show of They Not Like Us. In Universal Music Group, they know that.
Yo, this Kendrick Lamar single is going to prove exactly
what Kendrick Lamar fans have been saying, but it's going to prove the circus that we're in. The reason a lot of Drake fans do not like the Kendrick Lamar song, hear me out, the reason they don't like it is not the fact that they don't think that he's dope. It's the fact that these motherfuckers want to be mindless. They just want to bop their head all the time. That's all they want to do. They want to bop their head. They can't sit there and just listen to a good ass song. They got to bop their head all the time because their attention span is this fucking big. So they can't sit for 5 minutes and actually listen to a song and actually get the words. It ain't even about using big words. It's literally just listening to some good lyrical music. Straight up. That's all it is. But a lot of people, and I'm talking specifically about those people who really are trying to bash and say, oh man, this shit trash. It goes to show you their attention span is extremely small and they really don't have a knack for music. Simple as that.
Kendrick Lamar. A small man with a big heart. He hates this motherfucker. And I feel the same way. I don't hate Drake. No, listen, unfair to do that. Not a bad dude. Something about him bothered me for a long time. They were like, oh, he's one of the best rappers. Like, no. He does a lot of singing. He does, you know, this weird, yeah. I'm not saying he doesn't rap. Something bugged me about him. Even The Weeknd showed up. And he's from Canada. He doesn't like Drake either. He's like, you're a different kind of light skin, my friend.
For anyone who doesn't like this new Kendrick song, I really have a hard time believing you like hip hop. So I keep hearing people say, oh, it's boring, it's snooze fast, it's too slow. Yeah, no, y'all just don't like this song either, huh? This song just sucks. Y'all don't like this song, like y'all just don't like hip hop, bro. It's okay. And I'm not even trying to say this song is even near the quality of those other songs. But if a song is slow paced, or if it's not got hard hitting beats, or if a song is over 5 minutes long, you don't like it, you don't like hip hop. Just say that. I'm not even saying this is a great song. This is not even like a really good diss track. This is probably one of the lesser diss tracks that Kendrick has released. But to say it's garbage, you don't like hip hop.
Drake sent out a cease and desist for They Not Like Us, claiming it's defamation of character, so Kendrick cannot perform it at the Super Bowl. He claims Kendrick calling him an Edelal, y'all get what I'm saying? Kendrick calling him an Edelal in the song is defamation of character. But Drake, you bringing up this man family in the song is not defamation of character. You lying on this man in a circle is not defamation of character. This is some pure BS, and usually I'm on a harmonic Canadian side. But guess what? Right now, you got K-Dot fucked up. It is an honor and a privilege to perform at the Super Bowl. Even though we wanted Weezy to do it because it was in New Orleans, we do respect the artistry of Kendrick Lamar. When you sit up here and you stop this man by sending out a cease and desist, you telling us a lot about your character. You telling us a lot of the things this man was saying was true. Imagine Drake walking into a courtroom claiming the song that Kendrick playing is defamating my character. What? Y'all listen to the fact that this is an actual court filing. A court filing behind a platinum song because it's dissing you, but you started it by picking on people that's under you. Drake wild for this. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it.